Hello guys, in this video I will explain you the new Brickit 1.2 features. So first thing you will notice is this slider on the bottom. It's a slider to zoom in or zoom out the icon, okay? Two reasons for that. The first one is because Brickit is based on thumbnail to find the brick visually, so it's great to zoom in when you need to look at more detail on brick. And the second one is for monitor resolution. For example, I'm working on a 4K, but people working at lower resolution and the size of the thumbnail change for everyone. Okay, like that you can adapt. And this slider is linked to all the tabs. Okay, so if I come here, you see it's linked for everyone. New thing too, I rebuild and refine some bricks, some bug on a stamping point, etc. Based on your feedback. Also, I add a new tab, tire and wheels, with more than 100 new bricks. Okay. For example, here you can see there is a lot of tires, and it can be difficult to find the one you're looking for. So it's why in this case, for example, zoom in can be really interesting to have a better look. Okay. Then you need to find the right one that connect with the other one. It's a bit complicated, but you need to find the reference and it should be okay. Made some tests and you will find. For example, we have the, let's test with the racing one, racing large, okay, for this one, for example. Okay, and found the corresponding tire. I think it's not motorcycle. Based on the side. Yes, okay. Okay. Great. For this new tires, I also add, I will import the lighting. I will put Brickit here. Come here. I add, if I select a color, a rubber color, okay, for tire. And that works pretty well for this kind of things. Okay, and to finish, I also add, based on request in techniques, the techniques tab, this through bush that are really common also on Lego. It's why I just add it for you, add them for you. And for this specific one, I completely clean them to have the best look as possible, because this is really common bricks. Okay, and yes, working pretty great with, for example, an axle. Okay, and you see it fits perfectly along the axle. So yes, you are allowed to ask me for that. Well, so now let's talk about brick display and optimization, because I saw a lot of you don't really well understand how to work with brick in terms of displaying and optimization, because there is a lot of things to know. It's Brickit, when you build a Lego, you have a lot of bricks, especially on big models. And as most bricks you put in your scene, as much the viewport will slow down, okay, in terms of frame rate. If you see here, I'm not at a really good frame rate. Of course, I'm on a 4K monitor and I'm recording, but It's depend on your configuration, but you see I don't finish this and it starts to slow down. It's why you need to understand how to display and optimize that. The first things you need to understand is that bricks are proxy, okay, stand-in proxy. It means each brick is an external file, an Arnold ASS, etc. Okay. So you need to understand to look at your Lego model as, for example, if you made a forest, okay, you will use proxy, okay, because each tree will not be a true geo, it will be a proxy, okay. When you look dev in your viewport, you will not display each tree at a full shade resolution, okay. You will display thousands of box, okay, and when you hit render, that will render your full forest. It's the same thing here, okay. It's not necessary to display every brick in the viewport, okay, because the stand-in are a bit slowed down. It's why you should use the display tool, okay. I simplify just box and shade because too much or too confusing. For example, here on this tumbler, okay, I am working on the back, so not necessary to display the front. You can, for example, just select, okay, this side, I will just keep that, and hit box. So a lot of bricks will take a bit of time to calculate. Okay, and now as you can see, my frame rate is near to double. Okay. And you can continue to work here. Another alternative, if you want to don't display this and keep the full display shading, one thing you need to be aware about is that each snapping point is a locator, okay, which means a lot of transform in the viewport, which also is a reason of the slowdown. And here, for example, I will no longer works on this brick, okay, so I don't need this locator. What you can do is the same thing. Select them and freeze this brick, okay, deactivate the snapping system with these two buttons, activate, deactivate. I click, and you see that keep the display shading, but hide my locator, okay. So I can't snap now, but it's a bit quicker also now, okay. You can only activate brick you want. It's some tool for you to help to organize you on big asset, okay. This, for example, okay, and when you want, for example, I want to click to plug something on this brick, oh, okay, you come and you activate the snapping system, okay. One other thing you may notice is if I select a brick, I hide and I show it with, you know, the display hide and show, then will not come back in the shading mode but in wireframe. It's a kind of bug, okay, which not depend on Brickit but of Arnold stand-in, okay. So for now it's a bug. I post a request to a Solid Angle, so waiting for something better. So the only thing I can advise you is to try to not use hide and show, but in fact you don't really need to use hide and show. I don't use it for building Lego. If you need to work on a separate part, just select everything, take it another way, optimize if you want, or you can also use something. I prefer to use isolate selection. Look, here is my brick. If, for example, I come here and I can isolate, now my frame rate is perfectly, okay. And it's also better for snapping, because if you have too much brick, the snapping system is a bit confused because there is too much snapping. Here it will be better. And in isolate mode, be sure you have the auto load new object, okay, selected, and it should, when you click, automatically hide in this isolate mode your new brick, and you can, like that, work on separate part. And a lot of tips like that that will help you to work with Brickit. Okay, display this. Okay, I will go back to my full mode. Okay, so here, okay, I have all my bricks. I will just grab them on my group. Okay, so as you can see, it's a bit laggy, it's normal. There is a lot of bricks. Once time you finish your model, you don't need anymore the snapping system. Okay, so even quicker and efficient than, for example, kick all the snapping system, you can more easily, now you understand how it's working, just come to show, and at any time just deactivate the locator display. And now look, so it's really the locator that also slow down the things. Just do that and all locator will not be displayed. Of course that kick the snapping because I need to be displayed, you know, no snapping to works, but you don't care because you finish your model. And now it's a bit easier for lighting, look development, to modify and move your assets. So yes, some tools for your display and help you to optimize your scene, and some tricks for hide and show. Thank you. One more time, things about the Discord. You are a lot on the Brickit, okay? You are a lot of Brickit user. It's really great, but I also saw a lot of people don't look at video tutorial, so don't really know how to use the tool, which is bad because I prepare for you 2 hours of great video. And a lot of you don't look at and don't join the Discord. The Discord is really great. That would be great if we can group the community. Okay. Of course, in the main channel, it's mostly a French Discord. Okay, but just ask and speak in English one more time, we will answer. Okay, and you have all the Brickit gallery, Brickit room. Okay, with exchange with other and learn with other people. Okay, look at this. I just discovered this guy today. It's awesome. You are a lot on Brickit, and that would be great to join the Discord. It's free, so why not? You also have info, for example, about new feature I'm working with. You can request for things, of course. The gallery is crazy also. Post your final model. Look, there is a lot of great things doing by people using Brickit too. So yes, join the Discord. You have the dedicated video on the tutorial chapter for that. It's great. You are a lot. Hope you like this update, and I'm continue to working for next update.